Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salute to the hopeful elect, pushing this word in truth and sincerity, hoping to receive mercy from Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yahweh is the name of our Heavenly Father. That's who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahushai is the name of His only begotten Son. That's who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Latinos, we are the Israelites. That's according to the prophecies of the Holy Scriptures. So this is Brother Shamar from the JMS Jamaica camp. And this article was inspired, or this lesson, this lunchtime reasoning brief lesson was inspired by the situation going on with Andrew Tate, right? So Andrew Tate is being demonized heavily, and this is just a precursor or a sign of what is to come for brothers in the truth, only times 100. Yeah. Now, what you're seeing is a still of a video done from a brother, the brother Yashamar, addressing the same topic, that demonization will come. And what you're seeing is an alternate news source called Wion, W-I-O-N, on YouTube. Alternate news source based, I believe, in Asia, with millions of subscribers. And they're normally an unbiased news source. But here, even Wion, this unbiased news source, is saying that, people shouldn't listen to Andrew Tate. And in the comment section, as a brother was going into the comment section on the video, they were going into, hey, well, basically the sentiment is whatever happened to free speech? How is Wion telling us what and what not to listen to? It almost goes against their modus operandi, their MO of how they normally operate. Because Wion normally exists to basically show the other side of the coin, while mainstream media will be showing one particular side of the coin, Wion will show the other. But on this particular topic, Wion is in total agreement with the mainstream media in the demonization of Andrew Tate, and how much more so that going to be the case for brothers when they're ready to turn against us brothers. So yeah, Marlon's story is demonization is coming. Brothers need to arm their minds, for what's about to come, gird up their loins for what is about to come. Because yeah, the servant's not greater than his master, as it is written. And they did come for our Lord and Savior Yahushai, and they did give it to him. They did kill him. But first they definitely demonized, and we see the same blueprint is taking place. The demonization is beginning, and what can you imagine what it's gonna be like when they're ready to come for brothers, man? All right, so let me get a precept here. This is Ephesians 5 verse 14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead. Who is the one that sleep? As it is written, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So those that are dead, are those who are void or are lacking the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Holy Scriptures. All right? So wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and a Mashiach shall give thee light. The light is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Scriptures. Yahushua is the light. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. So we have to be prudent, we have to be circumspect. We have to analyze the battlefield and measure the time diligently, and we can see demonization is on the horizon, right? So we have to be wise to that fact. Redeeming the time because the days are evil. Yeah, you have to redeem the time because the days are evil. And one of the main evil things I highlight in the script is in this lesson is that the demonization going to come. Because why it is so evil? Because imagine, brothers stand up for truth and rights, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Scriptures, yet you're going to have the world coming up against us for speaking the truth. That's basically it. I mean, Andrew Tate, and just a disclaimer, I don't subscribe to Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is a self-proclaimed Muslim. Andrew Tate, him say Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And from you don't come in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, I'm not going to receive you as a brother, so I don't really subscribe. That being said, Andrew Tate do say some things that are true, But it seems like truth and what is right is an enemy of this current wicked world that we're in, So what happens when the world is ready to you know, the powers that be through their media is ready to start demonizing brothers. You know, they're gonna be looking at us like we're monsters just for preaching the truth, as it is written. Have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth, or for paraphrasing? And yeah, they're gonna make us enemies for the truth, man. As it is also written, he that depart from the truth maketh himself a prey, or for paraphrasing, or he who depart from from let me post it, I don't want to butcher it. Bear with me here, just gonna get the precept. Isaiah 59:15. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. So yeah, from the depart from evil, in other words, you're speaking what is truth and right. You make yourself a prey. Why? Because that what is evil is glorified and normalized in this wicked society. You know, and that's it starting coming down from the rulers of this world, the God of this world, who's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. You know, him vain philosophy has polluted this earth. So a lot of times when you're talking what is truth and right according to, you know, the creator and who's Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you know, people look at you like you have 2 head and 10 hand, right? So, and the Lord saw it and displeased him that there was no judgment, you know, and that is it. You know, just a quick lunchtime reason. I'll get one last precept. This is 1 Peter 4:1. For as much then as a Mashiach has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. So we're not arming ourselves with no gun or no knife or any carnal weapon. We're going to arm ourselves likewise with the same mindset, you know, that Yahweh Shai had in, you know, in that garden of Gethsemane, you know, when the judgment was about to take place. So if we arm ourselves likewise, that, yo, as it is written, some of us are going to be beheaded for the truth, man. We're going to have to, some of us going to have to pay the ultimate penalty. But as it is also written, be faithful unto death, and I shall give you a crown of life. You know, so these are the things we have to hold fast to. So Amr says, likewise, the same man, for he that hath suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin. You know, and you can read on. It's a very good chapter. I'll go stop right there. You know, I just wanted to make the point that demonization is coming. You know, so we'll have to be prepared. You know, we'll have to prepare for what is to come. Because just as they're going how hard the whole media, both alternate media and mainstream media, is going on agitate, you know, that's not even going to be a fraction of how hard they're going to go against brothers speaking the truth, you know. So persecution is coming, demonization is coming, you know, and it's going to just increase from here on in, you know. But these things must come to pass before a righteous society can be established on earth. So, you know, prophecy must be fulfilled. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Yashai Bashim Akakadash. Give me the spirit to this lesson, you know. And brothers, just gird up your lines, man. Demonization is coming. Shalom to the elect.